My fellow Americans, our long national nightmare is over.
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 Our long national nightmare is over. Letterman is retiring.
You're just kidding, right?
I think this is a pretty good list, considering it's our last list, and the category, top 10 things I've always wanted to say to Dave.
Of all the talk shows, yours is most geographically convenient to my home.
Dave, did you know that you wear the same cologne as Muammar Gaddafi?
Yes.
Your extensive plastic surgery was a necessity and a mistake.
Dave, I have no idea what I'll do when you go off the air. You know, I just thought of something. I'll be fine.
Honestly, Dave, I've always found you to be a bit of an overactor.
I'm just glad your show is being given to another white guy.
Thanks for letting me take part in another hugely disappointing series finale.
Dave, you are to comedy what I am to comedy.
Thanks for finally proving men can be funny.
Dave, I'll never have the money I owe you.
Oh, no. Now, Paul and I, of course, you're TV friends.
Yes.
And as so, we know you primarily through the TV. People are constantly saying to us, well, what do you do when you're not on TV? And what happens that we don't get to see, that we can't see on the TV? So with that in mind, we put together a little, it's a vignette. It's a slice of life. It's a day in my life. Take a look.
Hey, look, it's the guys. Hi, Pat. How are you? Good morning, everyone. I've been out all night. I'm sleepy. Welcome to paradise. All right, everybody.
Hey, I'll tell you who we have today.
Good morning,
Barbara. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
How's Simon?
Oh, he's good, thanks.
Good.
How's Harry?
Harry's fine.
Good.
You know, he quit school.
What?
Yeah.
You let him quit already?
We're gonna Dairy Queen.
On tonight's show, we've got Jack Hanna.
He's damn good.
He's damn good.
He is damn good.
He's been on 102 times. He's never once brought the same animal.
That is not true.
That's not true. That
Not
can't
true?
be true.
No, that's completely
You don't think there's
untrue.
more than 102 animals in the world?
Oh, I know I do, but I think there's only so many adorable baby animals you can display on TV, right?
Oh, that you can display on TV?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, no. But tonight he's not bringing animals.
He's not bringing
Aha!
tonight.
Late show.
Late show.
The Late Show.
Meeting!
Hello, sir. Hi.
Michael Keaton.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Michael Keaton.
You did bring a clip.
Uh-huh.
And it would be...
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh, not that.
With a little luck, we can help it out. We can make this whole darn thing work out.
It's pretty good. You just are so clearly resentful of having to do it, which is fantastic. You gonna sing some grips?
Maybe Mary's got to reposition the glass.
That's what I was trying not to get my desk messy. How's that?
Yeah, that's good right there. Whoa! Yeah!
This is better than...
Yeah! You know what I'm going to devote the rest of my life to? Social media. Oh, you moved the damn glass! Get away from the copier.
You get electrocuted. Seriously, we had an intern that electrocuted, dropped dead, the copier. Arnie!
Oh.
Man, nice draft.
Drums and a clover pulling overtime. I feel too close to be a losing touch.
Justin Bieber crashed high school prom. You know, tell me this. How come?
Yeah.
How come when Justin Bieber crashes the high school prom, it's cool. When I do it, it's creepy.
I like that the theme of the prom that he crashed was enchantment under the influence.
Let me just remind you that everything that you say or do is being recorded now.
What?
Yeah, I hate for you to make a fool of yourself.
No.
Combing over the White House Correspondents'
Yep.
Dinner coverage, you can find some really interesting things. Look at this.
Is this seat taken, sweetheart?
A pretty lady like you shouldn't have to drink alone.
Is there any chance of getting it so it's not so drunk and clumsy? If you get some time, I'll be happy to show you the monuments. First time in Washington.
Can we get the microphone down here and maybe just cut out the middleman and make it happen?
Might try it, sure.
All right.
It will help the show.
That would be
Oh,
great.
Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. What happened to breadsticks? They're easier to grab.
The act one, the first thing is the Smithsonian curator taking the cue card. Then it's the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
So we're ending on the Spider-Man? Is that the
Yeah,
strong?
I feel very well.
What else do we have there?
We have, or we could end with the Tony guy.
Oh, that's pretty strong. Let's do that. Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Dave, I know you hate this.
What happened?
I know you hate this.
Uh-oh.
There's a parade of people coming, and they all say the same thing. Dave, I know you hate this. And they go on to do what he hates.
That's what we do for 33 years.
Good evening. Hello. I played here for you. For long. Tonight, I throw myself into you. Out of the red, out of the head, she said. Come down and waste away with me. Down with me. Slow how you wanted it to be. I'm over my head. I
she said.
Wow.
Let me say a couple of things here, and then we'll continue with activities. The last 6 weeks, it's been crazy. People have been saying lovely things about us, and it's really been over the top. And I can't tell you how flattering, embarrassing, and gratifying it has all been. I have two things to say about this. First of all, we've done over 6,000 shows, and I was... I was here for most of them, and I can tell you a pretty high percentage of those shows just absolutely suck.
Well.
So now, and also, in light of all of this praise, merited or not, do me a favor, save a little for my funeral, all right?
Okay.
I'd appreciate it. Paul and I came here 22 years ago from NBC, and a fellow by the name of Howard Stringer was the man who ran CBS in those days. And he wanted us to do the show here in this theater. And Paul and I said, okay, we'll go take a look at it. But frankly, it was a dump. I mean, it was a huge, horrible dump. It was not certified for habitation. And we came in, and this is a true story, crawling with rats, big rats. But there were so many rafters and beams falling down, and this is also true, the rats were stoop-shouldered. Now that's absolutely a true story. But he turned it in turned it into this beautiful theater. Hal Gurney also helped, and now look at it. And we've come to call this home each and every day, and love it more and more. And what a wonderful place to do a show, and what tremendous music that this place has housed over the years. And in those days, Kathleen Ankers also helped them design it, and it had to, yeah, she was wonderful. It had to meet architectural regulations because it's a landmark structure here in the city. And quickly, we grew to love it. And then Howard Stringer left, and I believe now he's in charge of a string of very successful nail salons.
That's nice.
And then a man named Les Moonves took over, and Les is still with us today. And Les came in, and I will just say a few things about our relationship with Les Moonves. This man, over the years, has been a friend to the show. He has been very supportive of the show, and he has been more than patient with me. And if this was a printed sheet of paper, you could underline patient several dozen times. So I would like to thank Mr. Moonves for that support. And the crew, what a tremendous crew we have had here. The people you see on the stage, the people you don't see on the stage, the people you see upstairs, the props department, the audio, the cameras, the makeup, the wardrobe, the scenic, it goes on and on and on. And these people, night after night, have put up with my nonsense and taken great care of not just me, but everybody on the show. My thank you to everybody involved with that. The staff, what a tremendous staff, and we have researchers, and these poor people work in some kind of subterranean pit.
Yeah, well.
There is no natural light there whatsoever, but yet they come in and day out, and they do the work. We have the talent coordinators, they bring the guests in. We have the segment producers, they put together the segments. We have producers, we have people in the control room. I've never been in the control room. Is the control room, let me have a shot of it. Oh, there they are. Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm Dave. Let's keep it to 3 drinks today, okay? And of course, the writers. Throughout the years of this show and the show at NBC, I have been blessed and lucky to work with men and women who are smarter than I am and funnier than I am, and I have always been interested in doing the show that the writers have given me. Now, these people collectively that I have just now mentioned and introduced, believe me, this is absolutely the truth, deserve more credit for this show than I ever will. Thank you to all of those people. And now, folks we see every night. My thanks to our announcer, Alan Coulter. I don't know of a better announcer than Alan Coulter.
Thank you, Dave.
A guy who has been with me for 35 years, and mostly every day he and I have been involved in making television shows, Biff Henderson. Biff, where are you? There's Biff Henderson right there. Thank you, Biff. God bless you. Here's what I will miss most about this show, and we will start now with Felicia Collins. Felicia Collins, Sid McGuinness, Will Lee, Anton Fig, Tom Malone, Frank Green, Aaron Hite, and my good friend, as good a friend as you can have on television, as good a friend as you can have in life, absolutely a musical genius, Paul Schaefer. It's the CBS Campus Show.
How about that band? Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, David. You changed our lives. We've loved every second of it.
It's so obvious every night, and again tonight, that they are so much better at their job than I am at my job. A part of the show was my mother, for gosh sake.
Oh, yes.
No, that's
well, I don't know.
No, that's
Betty White.
No, it's
Yeah.
Betty White.
Yeah.
Let me see my mom. There she is. There's Mom. I remember the first time we were going to have Mom on the show, and I called her, and I said, Mom, we would like you to be on my show. And Mom said, you have a show? And it's been nothing but fun ever since. I want to thank my own family, my wife, Regina, and my son, Harry. Thank you. Look at that kid. Just seriously, just thank you for being my family. I love you both. And really, nothing else matters, does it? And before the show, Harry wanted me to introduce his buddy Tommy Roboto. Tommy, right there. There's Tommy. Go get him, Tommy. Oh, man. I want to thank the folks at home. You know, people come up to me all the time and they say, Dave, I've been watching you since your morning show, and I always say, have you thought about a complete psychological workup? The people who watch this show, there's nothing I can do to ever repay you. Thank you for everything. You've given me everything. And thank you again. Let me tell you a little something about Foo Fighters. First of all, can we show the picture that we were going to show of my son before he stood up? Here was the picture we were going to... It's my son.
Beautiful, beautiful boy.
Yeah,
he's a beautiful.
We've had him to all the best clinics.
Yes.
So 15 years ago, I have open heart surgery, and these people saved my life. And I'm out not doing the show for like 5 or 6 weeks, and I'm in talking with Sheila Rogers, and she says, well, on your first show back, is there anything special you would like musically? And I said, well, yeah, and we got to talking, and we said, what about Foo Fighters? They had been on, I think at that time, 4 or 5 times, and she said, well, I'll ask them, but it could be a problem. And I said, well, just ask them. And also, there's a song of theirs I would like to hear. It's special to me. It's been meaningful through my heart recovery. It would be just great. 2 days later, she calls back and she says, well, we have some, they're on tour in South America. And I said, oh, darn. And she says, well, that's all right. They canceled the tour. She said they are coming back to do the show, and they are doing the song that you asked for. And ladies and gentlemen, happily, ever since, we've been joined at the hip. God bless you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. All right, that's pretty much all I got. The only thing I have left to do for the last time on a television program, thank you and good night.